So guys, we're here. We are finally going to be talking about Snake Eyes G.I. Joe origin story. Now, first of which, I'm going to go ahead and say, I don't know how to feel about this film. I really don't know. Now, I will say if you guys have not seen it, go check it out, come back, and then give me what your thoughts were about the film. If you did see it, let me know what your thoughts were about it. But overall, the entire story is again how Snake Eyes got his name, Snake Eyes, and what happened to him, and how he gets introduced to Snake Eyes, how he becomes Snake Eyes. Same thing with Storm Shadow. Now, again, I am not the best or the most high G.I. Joe, oh, I love it type of feeling. I'm not a big G.I. Joe fan. Now, I do like Snake Eyes. I think he's a very cool character. Now, this movie goes into how when he's a kid, he loses his father, and then we see him in a cage fighting, and then he gets recruited by the Yakuza, and then he meets someone by the name of Danny, who is played by Andrew Koji, and we also have Henry Golding, who's playing as Snake Eyes, who they sort of become friends after helping one another escape the Yakuza. But what happens is throughout the movie, you find out that Danny, aka Storm Shadow, is the leader to this clan, who he invites Snake Eyes into the fold, but he's got to go through 3 different series of tests, and if he does, then he'll be able to become a clan member. But at the same time, he has his own agenda because he's trying to find the man that killed his father, but he's unsure who it is. So he still is working with the Yakuza leader, who is the cousin of Danny, aka Storm Shadow, which we also find out that that cousin is working with Cobra. And with a little bit in the movie, they figure out that Cobra is entered in Japan, so that's when they contact Scarlet, from the G.I. Joes to help. Now, we also find out, the Baroness. Those characters, like Scarlet and the Baroness, they're not really in the movie too much, maybe just a few scenes here and there, but overall, it's not like there was not good acting. The acting was alright. It just, the action scenes was not as, I would say, high quality. I would say they weren't as entertaining as I thought they were. I also thought there was going to be a little more action. There wasn't. There was more drama. And we have where, again, Snake Eyes is a dick. Snake Eyes really does come across as a dick. He is one of those characters where you don't know what he's going to do. He's out for vengeance. And when he finally does get his revenge, he doesn't take it. And that's what's really stupid, because the entirety of the movie is for him to get vengeance on the man that killed his father. And what he has to do is steal an artifact that Storm Shadow's clan has, and he does that, and he betrays them after there's been so many skepticism about where his loyalties lie. And then finally, after it gets shown, hey, this guy can possibly be trusted, and then at the very end he screws up, even though he is giving everybody the benefit of the doubt. And even after he finally admits that he's wanting to kill the man that killed his father, which is fully understandable, and we see where at the movie where he does steal it and he gives it to Cobra and the Yakuza, but which is weird, man, because he finds the guy that killed his dad, because they found, Cobra found him, gave him to Snake Eyes, and Snake Eyes found out, again, we're going into more spoilers, that he was a Cobra agent, that he was killed his dad because he was supposed to, and when Cobra gives you an order, you do it. And that's pretty much what happened, is that there's really not a whole lot that happened, because he wants to have vengeance, but then he realizes that he worked for Cobra. He just cuts him and lets him go, and I think it was really stupid. I think it was a very I would say very lacking, especially for vengeance, when this was the entirety of the story. So I found that very lacking. And then we saw where he goes back to try to help everybody, but even Storm Shadow is wanting to kill him, especially after everything. And we have this battle, and it's not that much of a battle, where the clan is wanting to face up against the Cobra agent, obviously, and the Yakuza clan to try to take over the clan that Storm Shadow is wanting to lead, because his grandmother is the leader as of right now. But we have where at the very end of the film they want to say, okay, look, we handled the leader of the Yakuza, which was the cousin, which Snake Eyes did kill him, but it was in a different way. And I found that way kind of silly, because the 3 tests that he had to do was, one for a test for with a bowl of water. The second was having any internal conflict, and the third was being truthful. And the third one, which was really weird, because he goes into a pit and there's I would say about 3 big ass, almost like anacondas or whatever type of snakes they were, surrounding him. And I don't know if they were magical or whatever, but I found that rather silly and kind of stupid, to be honest. And that's what killed the cousin to Storm Shadow. And we see again this rivalry that was trying to become friends in the movie. And then we see at the very end where the grandmother to Storm Shadow says that he will not lead this clan due to he tried using the crystal to kill his cousin, and he only did it to try to save his clan. But at the same time, his grandmother had very strict rules that their clan would guard it, not use it. So he disobeyed what they originally were fighting for, and he gets angry, so he relinquishes his title and he just goes on by himself. And then Snake Eyes, he finds out that of course, that they see each other again, he doesn't want to kill him. But when he was about ready to leave to try to go after him, find out by Scarlet that his dad was a G.I. Joe, and that's the reason why that his dad died, was because he went undercover and he was found out, and that's the reason why he was killed. And then when the G.I. Joes got there, they found out that he was dead, and Snake Eyes was nowhere to be found. And the whole thing with Snake Eyes getting his name was pretty much because the guy that killed him, if he always got Snake Eyes, then of his dice, then he'd win. And then what's really crazy is that he's supposed to go after Danny, and at the very end of the film, he just kind of goes, well, here you go, here's the suit. And he gets the suit at the almost the last scene of the film. And I was just like, really? So it kind of sucked. And then at the very end, mid-credit scene, we see where, of course, Storm Shadow is going to want to work with Cobra, and he's wanting to be called Storm Shadow, and that's how we go. Now, could there be a sequel to this, sort of like what they did with, like, Wolverine? Possibly. Was this the best film? No, it wasn't. I thought it was going to be a lot better. I was kind of bored through it, initially. I thought it was going to be a good movie. It's okay, but it's not the best movie to say, oh, I want to see it again. Oh my gosh, I want to see it again. It's really not, and it really sucks, because for a movie that was hyped for so long, and then we finally get it, and with Snake Eyes being such an iconic character, and with martial arts, samurai and ninja and guns and all this, and just all this stuff, it just was kind of a disappointment. And I'm hoping that maybe if they do another one, it'll be a lot better. But I didn't really care about Scarlet. Kind of seemed like they were wanting her to be a Black Widow type of figure, which was kind of boring. And they didn't really show her, which again, I'm kind of glad they didn't, because I think it would have ruined more of the movie. And then Baroness was kind of like just, I don't know, really bland character. But I think the only ones that actually had any kind of character development was Snake Eyes to a certain degree, but at the very end, he's still kind of a dick. So in the entirety of the film, you're wondering, okay, what is he going to do? And what you hope he does, he doesn't even do. And it really makes it sucky, because you're like, okay, Snake Eyes is supposed to be a badass character, and it makes you wonder what exactly, else happened in his, coming up story. So he gets an offer to join the G.I. Joes, but he doesn't take it yet. So obviously we may see him join maybe in a second one or something like that. But overall, like I said, the movie was okay. Was it the best? No, it wasn't. 1 out of 10, I give it a 5. I think that's being fair. I could say worse things about this film, but I'm not going to. But I thought it was okay. The acting was alright. The martial arts was okay. I think, again, it could have been a lot better. That's my own personal opinion. What were your thoughts about Snake Eyes? Down in the comments down below, guys. If you guys are new, always consider about leaving a like on the video. It helps greatly get the algorithm. Click notifications so you guys are notified, and also subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video once again. Hope you guys enjoyed Snake Eyes, and I'll see you guys on the very next one.